Right this way. In the storage closet? It looks like it, doesn't it? But if there's one thing that I've learned during my time at Crestful University, it's that there are secrets everywhere. Sophia presses her heel against the old wooden panel lining the wall. It slides out of place with ease, revealing a set of dusty stairs. A secret passage? Why would a university have secret passages? It was used during wartime. It's a celebrity entrance. Nah, yeah, definitely wartime. Maybe it was built as a shelter during the wartime. But somehow I doubt that. Ha! Crestful doesn't protect their students. I gotta agree with this one. This passage should help you find the answer. Thank you, Sophia. I promise we'll find out what's going on here and put a stop to the zombie invasion. With both a vampire and a vampire hunter on your side, I sure hope so. Wait, how does Sophia know that? Huh? Lila looks equally shocked. How should I respond? How did you know? I don't know what you mean. How did you know 100%? How did you know that? Like I said, Crestful is full of secrets. And I'm no different. Don't tell me! No, I don't even know what you are. You can tell me. Please do tell me. Sophia gives a playful wink. Don't worry. I want what's best for Crestful. I'll keep your secret if you agree to one thing. What's that? Let me join you. It's too dangerous. You need to stay here. I can handle it. As a student council president, I have to help my fellow students. But let her come. I think she's part of it. Part of it? I'm not sure what that means, but I trust Emma. Okay, the more support, the better. Let's go. The stairs descend from the second floor all the way to the tunnels beneath the campus grounds. When we emerge, we are met by the very same halls we wandered several days prior. These tunnels all look the same. How are we going to find what we're looking for in a maze like this? Emma, does this place ring any bells? I think we should go that way. That hardly sounds confident. If we're not careful, we may very well end up lost down here. If Emma thinks we should go that way, then we should. Her memories are all we have to go on. I agree with Onyx. Sophia smiles at me and leans a little closer, nearly pressing her body against mine. I guess Sophia must be fond of me since you did that, eh? Since you slept with Sophia. Did the deed. Lila sighs. I suppose if we have no choice. With a nod, Emma starts to lead the way through the winding tunnels. Hallway after hallway. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. I don't like this. If the source of the zombies really is down here, shouldn't we have seen some by now? Mira's got a point. We haven't seen a hint of anything unusual down here. But shouldn't I trust Emma's instinct? Reconsider staying on the path. Just stay on the path. She can't make up memories about a place she's never been to. There has to be something to this. I guess that's true. Thanks, Onyx. You always have my back. True that. Suddenly, her gaze darts toward one of the dark paths. What's wrong? This way. Without warning, Emma runs towards it. Hey! Don't lose her! Mira and Sophia are quick to go after her. Let's go, Lila. I only manage a single step when one of the nozzles on the wall abruptly bursts off its pipe and shoots out like a bullet. A spout of scattering steam quickly blasts out, engulfing the tunnel barely a foot away from me. Crap. I leap back, barely avoiding the skin-melting heat, and stumble into something soft. Phew. I guess I know what you stumbled upon. You sleeky Onyx. What did I just... When I turn to get a look at the source of my soft landing, I find myself getting a face full of Lila's bosom. Whoa! Goodness, Onyx. This is hardly the time for that, don't you think? She looks down at me with a fanged grin, apparently amused by the mishap. My cheeks flush. That's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, Onyx, as if we would believe it. But it's good to know that they're multi-purpose. Lila hums a giggle. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. But I look back at the wall of steam effectively blocking our way. I think we're going to have to find another way around. Lila and I are forced to return the way we came. But after several minutes of wandering, it seems like we are lost. There's got to be an alternative route, right? I haven't got a clue. This is hardly my sort of scene. Of course, silly me. We just need to figure out a pattern. I close my eyes and try to map out the path we had taken thus far. I've got it! I take a hold of Lila's hand and hurry forth. Left, then right, then left, and another left, until the familiar hiss of steam can be heard ahead of us, along with another much less welcome sound. Onyx, wait! Lila pulls me back. Look! She gestures around the corner towards a lone zombie. Rather than shambling around aimlessly, it seems to be pacing back and forth with surprising purpose. It's a zombie guard! A sentry? It certainly seems like one, but I can easily deal with a single zombie. Lila's words are filled with an almost unsettling level of maliciousness. Shall I? Do it. Lila nods a single time and then dashes around the corner. I hear bones cracking, which is followed by an unpleasant gurgling. Seconds later, Lila returns to my side, smirking. Done. Shall we continue? Moving past the unfortunate roadblock, we continue along the thankfully fairly straightforward path. You know, Onyx, it seems as though that Sophia girl has taken quite a liking to you. Do you think so? Can't you tell? I suppose men are just as oblivious as they have always been. What do you mean? How can I not tell I have already done the— no, Onyx has already done the deed. So, it's obvious from the way she speaks to you. I'm not sure what she finds attractive, but— wait, what's that insult to Onyx? What she finds attractive? Are you saying Onyx is not attractive? Wait, are you saying you don't think I'm attractive? Well, we have the same mind, Onyx. Not at all. In fact, I feel as though I have been afflicted by a similar ailment as Miss Sophia. Lila lowers her head along with the volume of her voice, her gaze trailing along the wall. Oh, close up. There you go. For a human, I quite like you, Onyx. Lila. We come to a stop and our eyes meet. I'm not sure what to say. I guess I should just be honest. Alright, in love with the vampire, tell Lila your feelings. Basically question her. Yes, I want to use my questions, 5 questions. I step forward and take her hands in mine, not caring about the razor sharp nails that could cut my fingers clean off. If you're willing to be so open with your feelings, it's only fair that I return the favor. I just hope you'll accept what I have to say. Alright, flirt with Lila 5 to forget flirting. This is not a flirting option, this is a questioning option. Okay, let's question her. Okay, so when did you become a vampire? I already know the answer, just wanna ask if the AI knows. Late night in 1895. Wait, she already told me the year, 1895. So we know her. Okay, we don't know her birthday. Okay, let me see. Onyx feels like several lifetimes ago. That's a long time away. Okay, so next one is flirt with. Okay, forget flirting. The second one is okay. What month? No, I can't say that. Okay, let me see. What month were you born? What month were you born? Oh my god, correct. Yes, I want to know the exact birthday. December. Okay, so we got the December. I don't need to know the year. I already know the year she turned. And it's cold like the night I was turned. Okay, I don't care when we were turned. Okay, so we got December. Now we need to find the day. Okay, what day? No, what day? Yeah, what day? Were you born? Alright, so we are. Yes, December 22nd. Okay, so I know her birthday now. She was born in December 22nd. Okay, so that's her birthday. Yes, forget the more intriguing question like which year, because we definitely know that's gonna be a long year. So December 22nd is Lila's birthday. Surprisingly, we found the answer. Okay, so how many questions did I use? I think I used 3. Okay. How are you treated here? EATE treated amongst amongst the vampires. How are you treated among the bamboo? I forgot to space it. There you go. I'm both respected and feared, Onyx. I thrive on that balance. Okay, what's your rank? Okay, among the vampires. Yeah. No, forget this. What powers, what skills do you have? Okay. What skills? Okay, so what vampire powers? Okay, what vampire skills do you have? Vampire skills. Do you have? Take it. Oh, there's so much L in the skills. Okay, there you go. What vampire skills do you have? There you go. Now answer me. I need to know your weakness before I do. Hide and sense, speed, agility. Wait, speed and agility are the same thing, aren't they? An exceptional stealth, Onyx. Okay, I should have asked what's your weakness, but I don't think she will give it out willy-nilly. I hold Lila in my arms, our bodies intertwined in a passionate embrace. You know, it's funny. I always imagined a vampire would be cold, but holding you feels so nice. Lila grins mischievously. Just you wait, dear Onyx. This body can do so much more to make you feel nice. With those I don't want to read this, but it's hard to read. Okay, with those sultry words, Lila pulls away just to tease me more. Let's hurry and catch up to the others, Everyone stands tensely before the ominous door. The realization of the impending confrontation settling over the group. Onyx, where did you go, dude? Our path got caught up by some steam. Thanks for waiting, by the way. Sorry, I remembered the way forward and I was afraid I might lose it if I didn't stay focused. But we are here. Emma turns toward the large, ominous doorway. Its design is different from the industrial concrete and metal that leads up to it, and is no doubt much older than Crestful University itself. You've been here before? Emma nods silently. It's pretty creepy. It will be alright, Clara. So long as Onyx is here to keep us safe. The girls chat amongst themselves, plotting our next move. Lila rolls her eyes and steps closer to the door to inspect it. I sense magic. This has to be the necromancer's lair. I can see a flicker of concern in Lila's eyes as she gazes toward the massive structure before us. We're really going to face him now, aren't we? She sighs and leans closer, her usual confident demeanor faltering. Show Lila comfort and affection, tell her to woman up. Woman up! Forget that! Comfort and affection it is. She seems less confident than before. I step closer to Lila and gently cup her cheek. Don't worry, we've come this far together. Whatever happens, I'm not going anywhere without you. Her gaze softens, and for the first time, she seems genuinely vulnerable. Without a word, she leans in, resting her forehead against mine as we share a quite intimate moment. My stomach starts to flutter. You always know what to say. How do you do that? Her breath is warm against my skin, and I can feel her pulse quickening. I guess I've just always known how you feel. It's not fair, you know, making me care like this. pull her closer, my hand resting on her lower back as the tension between us fades away. It's replaced by something far deeper. If it's not fair, then we're both guilty. Lila's lips curve into a soft smile, but their eyes betray the storm of emotion still swirling inside her. I was so sure I could handle all of this on my own, but with you, it's different. I need you more than I ever thought I would. During this moment, the weight of everything we're about to face disappears, leaving just the two of us in silence. And despite the dangerous position we're in, there's nowhere else in the world I would rather be right now. You don't have to be strong all the time, Lila. Not with me. You make it sound so easy. Her voice is barely a whisper, but there's a tremor in it, something fragile that I have never heard from her before. It is easy, because I'm here, and I'm not letting go. Lila closes her eyes, leaning into the warmth of my hand, as if drawing strength from the contact. I want to believe that, more than anything. Then believe it. I tilt her chin up gently, our gazes locking in a moment that feels the calm before the storm. Her eyes search mine, looking for something. Maybe reassurance, maybe hope. Promise me, after this is over, there will be no more running.
Why are you setting a death flag, Lila? Is this the time?
The intensity in her voice cuts through the stillness, grounding me in the moment's gravity. She's lived such a long time, lived so many lives. I can't just imagine how tough that must be. I nod and give her a determined look. No more running, I promise. Good, because I'm tired of pretending I don't want this. Want us. I brush a strand of hair away from her face, my thumb tracing the line of her jaw as her resolve finally crumbles. You never have to pretend with me, Lila. I've never felt this way before. It's terrifying, to be honest. Her confession hangs in the air, raw and unguarded, a rare glimpse into the heart she keeps so well protected. Knowing how many lifetimes she's lived, that means a lot. I barely started mine, but I can't deny what my heart wants. Let's end this. The ground beneath our feet shakes as the door emits a heavy thud like the sound of a big lock coming undone. Someone's coming. Take cover, everyone. I look around frantically for a place to hide. Flee around the corner, slip behind the door. Oh, are you sure this opening is open? Yeah, let's slip behind the door. They sure will not be able to find me. I throw myself against the wall, hiding behind the door as it swings open. Evidently, Clara had the same idea. The massive door closes in on us, swinging so widely that it begins pressing against my chest. Urgh! Ow! It's squashing my girls!
Oh, Clara, what girls are you talking about? These girls? I see them.
Shh! I peek out and see 24 zombies marching in perfect formation.
24, by the way, is 24 zombies.
I hold my breath, hoping none of them notice us. As they disappear into the tunnel, I breathe a sigh of relief. The door closes once more, and we all can come out of hiding. Well, now I'm even more convinced this is it. Hey, did you guys notice something different about those zombies? I saw it too. Some of them were students.
What?
I did think our numbers were dwindling a little in the lab. I only ever paid attention to the ones that went out for supplies. I never even considered that the ones staying behind might go missing too. But how would that even happen? Perhaps they sought to venture out on their own. In any case, there's little we can do for them now. Not unless we deal with the necromancer. As heartless as she's being, the vampire's right.
Wait, Mira, you agreed with her? You agreed with the vampire?
If we are lucky, we might be able to find a way to reverse the process after we take care of him. But how will we get in? The door seems like they lock from the inside. Well, Lila said that she sensed magic. Perhaps there's a magical means of opening it? A sound idea, human.
Are you sure she's human, by the way, Lila?
I'll take a look. I will help. And if it doesn't work, I'll force it open with my chainsaw. The three girls approached the door and set to work right away.
Wait, what are you doing, Onyx?
Onyx? Yeah? Hi. Clara fidgets, looking down. I just wanted to say that if this ends up getting us killed and we never get to talk again.
There's a ghost setting up another dead flag. Why are the girls always setting up dead flags all around?
I want you to know that I've really loved our time together. Her gentle words catch me off guard, leaving me momentarily dazed. Kiss Clara, thank her.
I got the gems. Let's do this.
I look away from Clara for a brief moment. I'm just making sure the others aren't watching before I turn back to her and pull her swiftly to me. Without a moment's hesitation, my lips meet hers and we share a deep, passionate kiss. For how bubbly and playful she usually is, I expected Clara would be all too happy to jump at me. But she's surprisingly submissive, apparently content to let me lead our little dance. And I do, wrapping my arms around her waist to pull her body against mine. This feels amazing. Her soft lips, her plush chest pressing against me, the soothing warmth of her body, it's enough to make me feel like I'm losing my mind. Her heart thumps in tune with mine as we share in this exhilarating embrace. Our surroundings may be dark, dangerous, and more than a little terrifying, but with Clara here, I feel ready to face anything. Eventually, we slowly pull away from one another, though a few smaller smooches sneak in as neither of us really wants to part. When I open my eyes, I see her grinning up at me with a smile so wide that her lips can barely contain it. Some place for a first kiss, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself, but I probably should have held out for a more romantic location, huh? You actually like this being the place where it happened, don't you? She giggles. Guilty. How cool is it?
Oh guys, it's gonna be very hard to read this, okay.
Perched perilously outside of the big bad's lair, mere seconds away from the final confrontation. Our heroes turn to one another, being afraid that they might never have a chance to spend their lives together. They share a fiery kiss. When you put it that way, it's pretty badass, right? It would be an amazing story to tell our kids in the future.
Wait a minute, Clara, you're already dreaming about the future when you still haven't solved the present crisis?
Her cheeks flush with embarrassment. Sorry, I'm getting a little carried away. I raise my brow. You want kids? Well, I think it would be cool to have them someday. Who else am I going to pass on my collection of vintage consoles and games to? Who will I share my knowledge with about the classic media of the decades before? So many old movies no one gives a chance anymore just because they are old. A little chuckle escapes me. It sounds more like you just want someone to show all your favorite stuff to. Well, yeah. Tell you what, if we get out of here, you can show me whatever you'd like. Deal? Clara's eyes lights up. Deal. At the exact same time, we reach for each other's hands to shake on our agreement. A fairly mundane gesture considering the heated kiss we just shared minutes before. Are you two lovebirds done?
Oh, come on, Mira, you're disturbing us.
We need some help over here. Coming. It doesn't seem like the gigantic doors have been moved even an inch. Any luck? I'm afraid not. This isn't the kind of magic I specialize in, so it's beyond my capabilities.
Wait, you know magic? I asked for your powers, your vampire powers, and you said the speed, agility, something like this. You didn't say anything about magic.
And my chainsaw can't wedge deep enough to cut through whatever is holding it close on the other side. What if I say a command to the door? Kick it.
Forget kicking it, let's say command. This should be alright.
Open sesame. I step up to the door and puff out my chest in an attempt to come off as authoritative. Listen to me, door. I command you to open!
Good heavens, he's gone mad. Onyx, I'm not sure that's going to do anything. Oh wow, suddenly the door quakes just like before. It slowly creaks open. Wow, Onyx, you got power! See? I've been waiting for you to arrive. Says a hoarse voice. Come inside, subjects, so that we might meet face to face. Oh, we're gonna go meet the villain. But let me tell you, it's gonna end in a cliffhanger again. We're not gonna be able to see the villain's face. We all exchange word glances, but as much trepidation as there might be, it's time we finally face the necromancer. And I guessed correctly. I'm too good at these things, I tell you.